Look at these skies, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best thing about driving in nice and early in the morning. You get to see there's a lovely little sunrise. Oh, it's ever so nice. My windscreen's filthy though, it's a good job you can't see. I can't wash it because my water's will freeze. I can also enjoy that and look at it a little bit more because I'm going the way where there's more traffic, because there's less likely to be ice. So I don't have to concentrate on ice as much as I do on Death Road. I don't have to worry about flipping my car. Oh man. But look, isn't it gorge? It's absolutely gorge. It's irritating on the way back because it goes in your eyes. But it's because I drive east to Bath and then west to Bristol. I get to see the sunrise and sunset every day, and it comes in and out of over the hills. Oh, I do, it generally does. It makes my morning when it looks like this. Also, if today couldn't get any better and I'm losing radio signal, my engine management lights just turned off. Well, not just. I turned the engine on this morning, turned off. It's gonna be a good day today, ladies and gentlemen. So, good morning and welcome back to another day. The video down. How's it going today? Yeah, regretting putting my coat in the boot in the morning. It's bloody freezing, this coat is. But it's too hot to drive in, that's the problem. And it's too restrictive. Anyway, photography day today, it's Tuesday, so we are, well, saying this, I went to bed last night at about 12:30. Woke up earlier than normal. I feel great. So, I need to start eking more out of my day. Even that means pissing Laura off, because it's really hard actually, because normally we obviously go to bed at the same time, and then we go to bed and we talk to each other and we'll be like, oh, what are you doing tomorrow? And then you slowly drift off, going to sleep without having someone to talk to. You just lie there and you're like, I'm bored. It's really weird. But yeah, so I woke up, eking more time out of my day. I'm heading in. Like I say, I went a different way today because I had to de-ice my car, and I'm not going anywhere near that Death Road until it's nice and safe. So I went the nice way in here on campus. It's a cryptography day today. Let's get to the point. I have a 9 o'clock cryptography lecture and then a 2 o'clock cryptography lecture. And I'm now going to the library to eke out some work before the first lecture, and then we'll be doing programming later. Still trying to time box things. I'm planning on typing up lecture notes and that kind of stuff to when I'm at home in the living room sitting with Laura typing up stuff. Programming when I'm being productive on campus. So it's real fucking cold today as well. There seems to be more people walking around though on campus these days. Like, I swear I used to come up at this time and it'd be dead. Still got my spot though. Oh yeah. Right, productive hour. Only an hour long, but it was productive. Fully caught up on typing up of notes, with the exception of like 5 minutes worth of HCI and cryptography. So really, not really fully caught up at all. But I did do 2 full HCI lectures and entrepreneurship, which is quite lengthy. So yeah, productive. Time now for cryptography lecture number 1. And oh, Christ. Oh man, this is so boring, these lectures. I've come to a lecture early. After cryptography, which was boring, I went to go and work in the lab for a bit. Working in the lab for a bit, and I can't get this Roslyn thing to work, where it pulls out the files. At the moment, I'm pouring through the files, pulling out CS files. Problem with that is you pick out things like fakes files and shit like that. And how do I decide which ones are even ones that I want to test? Because some of them live within the acceptance test project. But that means having to thread more information through if I have to tell it to ignore certain things. I don't necessarily want that. So, but I'm trying to make it pull out the workspace from the solution itself, and it just won't do it. It's just refusing, flat out refusing to do that. It just goes like, no projects found in solution. I'm like, what? What do you mean? So I went for a walk to calm down a bit, to like chill. In fact, should I go and work outside instead of coming in here? I'm going to be in here for a long time. So then, ladies and gentlemen, I am home. Bit of a time jump there. I bumped into Andy. I was sat walking. I stood at like a little bench thing that was around campus. And I just did a bit of work there. And then Andy wandered by, and then we went to the lecture, sat in the lecture, went to the lecture, sat there for the entire thing. Didn't really do much because I was focusing on this, so I've got to catch up on that lecture like an idiot now. So I'm semi-decently far behind on cryptography, which isn't good, but I'm back now. And I need a new tactic for how I'm going to be selecting what files to run. For some reason, I can't seem to use workspaces within Roslyn. Be that because of some kind of thing to do with my project, be that to do with some kind of issue that I have with it, like eating itself essentially, I don't know, but it doesn't work. So I'm going to find I'm going to use Roslyn at a class level, but project level I'm going to do it quite manually. And I looked into a way of being able to figure out exactly which files to run by using the project folders instead, the project XML files. Rebuilding shizzle whizzle. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to do that tonight, basically, and I won't go to bed until I'm able to pull out all of the files that I want to mutate. Then tomorrow we'll run the mutations and make sure it's nice and nice. Yeah. So otherwise, it's been a relatively unproductive day because I've had to kind of go back on myself and back forward on myself again, which is irritating. So I want to make sure that it doesn't stay like that. So me and my tea, we're going to do it together. Fuck yeah. I mean, some time has passed, granted, but we did it, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't been working on it constantly either. I did a little bit while I was having my tea, then Laura came home, we had some dinner. We had salmon today. I haven't had salmon for a long time. I didn't used to like salmon. I kind of got it in my head that I didn't really like it. Oh, so I've got a real lump in my throat, like, sore. Have some buttercup syrup. But why do you build me up, Graham, baby, just... So, yeah, did that, had some dinner, and then I went to do some work while Laura was working and stuff in here. And then we came back and we watched another episode of Gotham and a little bit of TV together before I snuck back into my room to do a bit more programming, and then for Laura to go to sleep. Laura went to sleep at like 10:30, I think. I'm obviously still awake, it's 12 o'clock. So, status report on what's going on. I have now the ability to dynamically pull out the files that I need to change, and only the files that I need to change. It does that by analysing the project files within the test solution, ignores the ones that it knows it's not supposed to run, and ignores the ones that it knows are test ones, and ignores the ones it knows are fakes projects. It then goes through those and pulls out the name of all of the files within it that the user wrote, and then from that point it generates a relative path so that I can get back to that file, then kicks back a huge list of all that information back to the next level up. The next level then goes through those files in turn, pulls out the contents, and then sends it on into the mutants, which are then converting the code into a Roslyn data tree so that it can go through and start doing some mutations. The mutations themselves, I've only got one at the moment, and it's not doing it. It's the stub still, so that's going to be my focus tomorrow, is making sure that that's mutating what it's mutating. Yeah, I'm going to get the concept of mutations in and hopefully run them. Don't see why that should be hard. Oh no, well, okay, get the concept of mutations in and actively do the mutation, and then maybe run the tests. That's going to be the plan tomorrow. It's fun. It's good progress. Test it now was get a bit messy, mind. But yeah, I'm going to head off to bed, ladies and gentlemen. I am not at uni tomorrow, but I am going to be getting up at normal time, so still up at 6 o'clock. But first some buttercup syrup, because my throat is so painful. I'll catch you later, guys. I'll catch you later.